Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And it's a bunch formation. And here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Henderson. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Makes a quick catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chain.
He'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Dawgs are moving quickly down the field. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. To the air, it's Henderson. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
2nd down now after the sack. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down, and finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
First down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Handoff to the single back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. They'll test the right side here. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Gators will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Claiborne. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we got a decision here on 4th down.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He's going to hand this off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Unleashes the stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw. It's Henderson. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. It came up short. Now it's third and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Gators will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The shotgun handoff here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And now the handoff. Powering through. That's a big hit at the end, but even with a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
2nd down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. The back's got it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Gators offense is on the move now. And looking to throw now on first down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
2nd and 10 here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds his target. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled there by the defense. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The offense, this is play number 11 on the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
You know, a lot of people.
Backs with elite speed, shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Will he score here? Touchdown, Gators. They'll take the lead in the second half. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Ball handed off. Just trucks the man. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. A big play moves the ball across midfield. The opponent's 3-3. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Henderson. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. It's going to cost himself a game.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Defense is coming after him. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. That clock runs down here in the third quarter.
At the end of the third quarter of play, the pistol, Florida, 21, Georgia.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards and continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Dawgs. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Claiborne. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Gators looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Takes the handoff again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Great job by the running back is staying in bounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The 11th play of the drive coming up. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. And all of a sudden, we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. First down here for this offense. And it's a kneel down. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So Nevada's will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught over the middle. It's Abunya. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Caught near the sticks. It's Abunya. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. There's a first and 10 play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Georgia's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And there's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Single back, takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Receiver makes the catch. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the receiver's got it. And he'll make his way out of it. Decent yardage. 2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Henderson. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Ball handed off. And they bring him down right at the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
To throw, it's Henderson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Well, Kirkus, Nevada in front right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Tailback with another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down. He's a yard away from the end zone. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He takes it at the 40. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout where they check him out. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And the Bulldogs come up the line to crank the tempo up here. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the 1st down for a new set of downs.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Dropping back. It's Henderson. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Dawgs. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Nevada offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, and got rid of the football. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Quick throw to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He missed it. He missed it, and the game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him. He's sacked. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Nevada will kick it off as we start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. To the air, it's Henderson. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Pretty easy call for the... accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Georgia. And they go in front here in the second half.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is...
Brings up.
to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's low. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but get the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Henderson. Makes a quick grab. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Can he reach the end zone? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Hand off to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The punt team making their way on the field. A little bit too much on the punt. It lands just inside the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Get some space around the 30. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The back's got it again. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Dawgs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps...
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Great entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Touchdown, Georgia. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Back to throw. It's Booker. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you want...
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll work the clock here with their running game. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of